Hi everyone, this is a short video to show you how to download the comments that I'm going to give back to you in the documents. So when I release the grades, you're going to receive an alert. There should be a red dot here that's going to tell you your grade. Now, if you click on that, this is going to take you to the grades, which you can also access through assignments/grades. However, from here, you can't actually download the document I give back to you on Dropbox. So instead, what you need to do is go to Assignments and to Dropbox. So once in the Dropbox, you will see next to the original assignment a link called View Feedback, and you click on that link. And now it takes you to the grade. You'll have a Turnitin similarity report. And typically it's not this high. I've used one of the class samples. You'll have the original document that you submitted. But what you need to do is you need to scroll down to the feedback section. And at the bottom of the feedback section is the document that I've returned to you. And so you'll open that. And when you first open it as a Microsoft Word document, you'll see that you're in the enable editing mode, which you will want to select. And now you'll actually get to the document proper, but you'll note that it's difficult to read the comments. So you'll want to go to review to all markup instead of simple markup. And now you can see what I'm highlighting directly connected to the comment. And you can follow the link directly. So one of the things you'll notice is that I'm putting boxes around things that are missing or incorrect commas or phrasing that's not clear or citation errors. And what you should do is look over the boxes and try to figure out what needs to change. And if you can't figure out what needs to change, then we can have a conversation about it, either by email or we can talk on the phone, or we can figure out a way to go over this together. And you'll note that the highlights will directly link to the comments that I'm making. And then at the end of the document, there is an overall comment that then gives you a focus as you move forward on what you need to be working on. If you are working on PDFs, instead of boxes, I am using highlights to signal things that you should review and figure out how to correct. And once again, comments. And the goal for me is to put the comment as close to the thing that I want you to be thinking about as possible. So you'll want to be reading the sentence. And if you click the comment, you can have the comment up so that you can be reading it as you read your paper. So those are the two things to consider. The last thing I'll do in this video is just to briefly go back over the concepts. Everybody was really great with cheating. You understood it well. Non-attribution, just to be clear, it's really the lack of quotation marks, because the student is actually citing the source or at least referencing the source. Otherwise, it would be cheating. But what's happening is that the student is taking the language word for word and not putting quotation marks around it. And with patch writing, everybody got it, that it's basically just moving words around and taking too much of the original language. In the samples, people did a really good job with the first one. Everybody noticed illegal activities became criminal activity, easy to obtain, was not difficult to obtain. So just a few words were changed, but the original structure remained the same, and almost a lot of the language carried over. So that's patch writing. And yes, this is actually a really good example, the second one, of not plagiarizing. And everybody got that one. That's really good. Sure, some of the words carry over, but for the most part, the student reinvented the language. I mean, wrote original language and changed it. In the last one, many of you struggled a little bit with this one. It's actually non-attribution, because if you'll note, everything from players to acts is taken verbatim, word for word, without the quotation marks. This is not cheating though, because the student did name the source in the sentence. So clearly this is a student that doesn't understand how to use quotation marks, or at least that's the benefit of the doubt that we'll give the student. Okay, thanks.